What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I was over at my local rock and gem store, and I looked down and I saw they had bags of pay dirt. And I was like, oh wow, cool, they got pay dirt here. And wasn't exactly what I thought it was. Rather than gold, these are sapphire pay dirt bags. And they are big. Big giant, I'd say 20 pounds, 10, 15 pounds. I can't even weigh it. More than my little scale in here will even go up. But rather than gold, today we're going to be looking for some gemstones. We're going to hopefully be finding some sapphires in this pay dirt. I'm not really set up here to run and look for gems, but I'm going to do a little bit micro-modified what they do out there where they're looking for gems. I got my classifier. I'm going to have a little tub of water here. We're going to shake things out, try to get things sorted out, look through the rocks as we flip them around, and hopefully in here, at some point, we'll find a sapphire or two that I can put up on the screen and show you what it was all about. Now, I paid about $50 for the bag. And I'm not going to go and do an ROI at the end because to be completely honest with you, I have no idea how much a little small or big sapphire. I know the bigger they are, obviously, those are going to be very valuable. I don't think we're going to find any 50 carat, marquee cut, nothing specialty. But we may find some little chunkers. So this is going to be one of those bags that I'm going to say is going to be more for the experience of going through material and hopefully having that moment. And I wouldn't know how to grade a sapphire anyways. I could be holding a $10,000 sapphire in one hand and a worthless one in the other. Who knows? So I'm not going to do any of that. But I am going to go through it, show you what my process here is, and hopefully have a good time and find some rocks. So stick around. We're going to shake things out in a manner of speaking, and hopefully we'll find some shinies. Stick around. All right. Now, I got my bag of dirt here. I'm going to move this into a bucket or something to kind of make it not so unmanageable, because once I open this up, dirt can fly out of it, slip out of it, drop, whatever. So I'm going to put it in a bucket to kind of have better control. I'm going to put some water in this tub here. I'm going to use my classifier. This is my my 10 mesh. I'm going to use it to sort and shake and try to weight all the heavier material to the center. I know that's how you do diamonds. I don't know how heavy sapphires are in relation to diamonds versus dirt or whatever, but I'm hoping that at least sorts things out a little bit so that I can look at it and maybe see and find something. We'll drop it out here in this pan, lift it up, and we'll just look. I think is really all we can do here. It's not like gold where it's going to be heavier than everything and it's going to be in a certain place when you run it down a sluice. Or maybe it is. I don't honestly know. So that, again, is why we're going to not do any ROI, because I may miss stuff because I'm not doing any of this right. But, hey, it's all for fun. So let's get to it. I'm going to move this over to a bucket, and we'll be right back. Well, I don't see anything. I need to go grab my flashlight. Alright, so I realized that the thing that I'm lacking in here to properly see what I'm doing is light. As hard as I may try, I need something a little bit more. A little bit more direct. Found a little piece of quartz. Okay. It just got very obvious what a sapphire looks like. There you go. Oh, you probably can't see it with that light. There you go. There is a sapphire. It's not a great one. Oh yeah, it's cold. It's got a little blue tint to it. It's kind of a yellowy color. Alright, now I know what I'm looking for. Da-ding. Sitting here looking at these little bluish black gem things, which they are not. That might be one. I think that's quartz. Toss that just in case. I had a feeling that was going to happen. get the first real one, and then it's going to look completely different than everything else that I was thinking was. Oh, okay, now I get it. Right there on top. All right, that works. Right there on top, another yellow sapphire. Man, no matter how I turn this, I can't seem to get it where it's supposed to be. There we go. There we go. Right there in the middle on top. Nice little yellowy one. Oh, there's another one. This one's more smoothed out. There you go. That one's even more blue. Alright, cool. I'm having fun now. Now that I'm finding them and I know what I'm looking for. Now I'm not all, oh, what am I doing? Am I doing it wrong? So there you go. This one's kind of smoothed out. Right there. Alright, we finally made it through all of that dirt. And I definitely found a few sapphires in here. So what we found is I found an agate in there. But the main thing, what we're here for, is the blueberries. And all of these I think were just cool looking rocks. I don't think any of these are sapphires. Maybe this guy right here. All right, so there's what we got. We got a couple of nice little pieces of sapphire here. One of these is a decent size and has some actually nice clarity to it. It doesn't have the greatest of color. It's like a yellowish blue. But there's one of them. This one here has kind of been flattened out by tumbling in the river or wherever it was sitting. But it's kind of scuffed up, but it's got a cool blue tinge to it as well. I got this little guy here. And this one right here. This one I'm not so sure about. Actually, I think it might just be quartz now that I'm looking at it again. So I'll put that over there. But definitely for sure, I wound up getting 4 decent sized sapphires. They really just look like little yellow pieces of glass, as you can see, except for this one that's a little bit more blue. Not horribly exciting. These little itty bitties I think may also be sapphires. They're very cold to the touch, and I believe that is a trait of a sapphire. The rest of these are just interesting looking rocks that I came across while going through it. Now, that was a bit of work, but we'll be right back, and I'll tell you how I feel. All right, so I gotta say that was a very well-earned adventure. Definitely found some sapphires in that dirt, so that was pretty cool. Would have liked to found a little bit nicer or more of them, but you know, that's always the case. You always want more of the good stuff. There was a lot of other interesting rocks there, but those are just interesting rocks. I don't really think they have much value. They're pebbles and grains anyways. And then one little nugget of agate, which also is relatively worthless. So this bag definitely wouldn't be something I would go through trying to get money out of it. It was a lot of work, sifting through a lot of dirt for a couple of gems. But it was cool, nice little experience, and that's what I think this is more than anything else, a cool experience kind of bag. I picked it up over at my local rock shop, Jerry's Rocks and Gems. I'll put a link down below to their website if you're in the area. Check them out. They got a lot of cool stuff there. And if you want to pick up one of these gem bags, these sapphire gem bags, they're about $50. And they will definitely give you an afternoon of sifting through dirt. And you might find yourself a couple cool little rocks in the process. If you're looking to make money or you want to see that shiny, pass this bag up. That's not what this is for. It's sapphires, not gold, so don't expect any gold. But do expect, you know, a half hour or half an afternoon of sifting through dirt. You might even spread this out over a few days or a couple weeks and take your time to go through it. I would absolutely recommend use the proper material, proper tools to go through any kind of gem dirt. I think that's probably what took me the longest, is I don't really have a good setup here for this, so I had to improvise. And I very well may have lost a few of the gems. That's why I'm not doing an ROI, because I don't know what these things are worth. I very well may have lost some in my tailings. Or I may just not be doing this right at all, and there could have been 20 sapphires in there, and I don't know. But either way, I did save the dirt. I think I might use that for something else later. Overall, I had a good time. You should definitely check it out if you have a local shop that offers something like this. Just for an adventure for the afternoon, pick one up. Check it out. I think you might have a good time. Either way, this is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace.